Good morning to all. I'm Deepa from Chemistry Department. I'm working in Erode Sengundari Engineering College, Thudupadi. I have a subject Engineering Chemistry. And first unit is water and its treatment. Now we have to discuss about water and its types and hardness and its types. Water. Water is the most important essential component for all living things. Not only human beings or living things needs water. Without water, there is no life on earth. Sources of water. There are so many sources of water like rainwater, sea, lakes, ponds, underground water, etc. According to these sources, only rainwater is the purest form, but it is difficult to collect. Then other sources of waters are most impure form. So, water treatment, water technology is nothing but the process of removal of all types of impurities from water and making it fit for domestic or industrial purpose. Okay, so the process of removal of all types of impurities from water and making it fit for industrial or domestic purpose is known as water technology or water treatment. Then types of impurities. The impurities are classified into three types. First one is physical impurities, second one is chemical impurities, third one is biological impurities. So physical impurities like suspended salts and colloidal impurities. Okay, so presence of suspended impurities in water like sand, clay. Then second one is colloidal impurities, presence of oil, dyes and amino acids in water. Then chemical impurities are also divided into two types. Dissolved salts like bicarbonate, carbonate, chloride, sulfur, etc. And then second one is dissolved gases like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, etc. present in water. Then third one is biological impurities. Biological impurities like bacteria, virus and fungi in water. Next, hardness of water. Hardness, that means the presence of dissolved salts of bicarbonates, chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium. So hardness is nothing but one of the property or characteristics of water which does not produce lather with soap solution. That property is known as hardness. The types of waters are two. One is soft water, second one is hard water. Soft water, that means it produces lather readily with soap solution. It's known as soft water. This is due to the absence of calcium and magnesium salts. Then hard water. Hard water, that means it does not produce lather with soap solution. It's known as hard water. This is due to the presence of calcium and magnesium salts. Then the difference between soft water and hard water. Soft water, that means it produces lather with soap solution. Hard water, that means it does not produces lather with soap solution. Soft water is due to the absence of dissolved salts of calcium and magnesium. Hard water is due to the presence of dissolved salts of calcium and magnesium salts. Soft water which does not produce wine red color with aerochrome black tea indicator. Hard water which produces wine red color with aerochrome black tea indicator. Then deduction of hardness. Hardness can be determined by treating hot water with soap solution. Or hardness can be determined by treating water with soap solution. Whether the water produces lather, that means the water is a soft water, or does not produces lather, that means the water is a hard water. Then second one is the water is treated with the aerochrome black tea indicator. Whether it produces wine red color, that means the water is a hard water, or does not produces lather, that means the water is a soft water. Then types of hardness. Types of dissolved salts present in water. The hardness can be classified into two types. First one is temporary hardness. Second one is permanent hardness. Temporary hardness, that means the presence of bicarbonate salts of calcium and magnesium. Temporary hardness, otherwise known as carbonate hardness or alkaline hardness. Temporary hardness can be removed easily. It can be removed by boiling the water or adding lime to the water. By boiling the water, for example, calcium bicarbonate salts present in water, it produces calcium carbonate, water and carbon dioxide. And by adding lime to the water, the magnesium bicarbonates treated with calcium hydroxide, that is lime, it produces magnesium hydroxide, calcium carbonate, carbon dioxide and water. Then permanent hardness. Permanent hardness is due to the presence of chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium. This can be named as non-carbonate hardness or non-alkaline hardness. Cannot be removed easily. The permanent hardness cannot be removed easily. It can be removed by big process like lime soda process and zeolite process. The total hardness is the sum of temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Then the difference between carbonate and non-carbonate hardness. That means difference between temporary and permanent hardness. The temporary hardness is the presence of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. Permanent hardness is the chloride and sulfates of calcium and magnesium. Temporary hardness can be removed easily by boiling the water. Permanent hardness cannot be removed easily by boiling the water. The another name of temporary hardness is carbonate hardness or alkaline hardness. The another name of permanent hardness is non-alkaline hardness or non-carbonate hardness. Then carbonate hardness of water or alkaline hardness of water. That means that can be removed easily by boiling the water or adding lime to the water. Then expression of hardness of equivalence of CaCO3 is a standard because CaCO3 molecular weight is 100 and equivalent weight is 50. These are a whole number, hence the calculation is very easy. Then second one is calcium carbonate is most insoluble salt. So only calcium carbonate is chosen. The amounts of equivalent hardness of CaCO3 is equal to amounts of hardness producing salts into molecular weight of CaCO3 divided by molecular weight of hardness producing salts. Then units of hardness. There are 5 units of hardness. First one is parts per million. It can be represented by ppm. That means the number of parts of CaCO3 equivalent hardness per 10 power 6 parts of water is known as parts per million. Second one is milligram per liter. It can be represented by mg per liter. That means the number of milligrams of calcium carbonate equivalent hardness per liter of water is known as milligram per liter. Third one is Clark's degree. It can be represented by degree Cl. The number of parts of CaCO3 equivalent hardness per 70,000 parts of water is known as Clark's degree. Then fourth one is degree French. It can be represented by degree Fr. The number of parts of CaCO3 equivalent hardness per 10 power 5 parts of water is known as degree French. Next fifth one is milli equivalent per liter. It can be represented by MEQ per liter. The number of milli equivalents of hardness present per liter is known as milli equivalent per liter. These are the 5 units of hardness. So we discussed about water and its sources and its types, and also hardness and its types, temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Then next topic is estimation of hardness of water by EDTA method. Estimation of hardness of water by EDTA method is a practical method by using EBT indicator, Erythroblast indicator. The water contains hardness, that means it produces wine red color with EBT indicator. So by using this principle, we have to determine or estimate the amount of temporary hardness, total hardness and permanent hardness. We have to discuss about next class. Thank you.